What's happening? What's happening? Blue collar millennial men. All right, today's 5-minute motivation of the day. I want to talk about mission over money. I want to talk about your purpose. This is something that I've thought about more in the past 2 or 3 years than ever before. At the beginning of my career, to be honest, I didn't have this bigger picture thinking. I was conditioned from working jobs that I pretty much despised for so long that you just work to make money. And when you get money, hey, what's up, Kyle Devine on Facebook? How you doing? So I was conditioned just you work to make money. So when I got into business, for myself, I had that philosophy still, and it really held me back because no longer did I have to do work that I hated. When you're actually doing work that you despise and you really don't like, you don't enjoy doing at all for long periods of time, and you're just on the job whether you're working or not, and it really conditioned me to think, man, so this is what life's about. I remember I used to think this way. It's funny, I had no idea I was going to talk about this, but I think it goes in hand with obviously the mission and the greater purpose of making money. And that is when I started working at a really young age, as a teenager, 13, I used to think, this is my philosophy, I don't know how I came up with it, but I decided that, man, this is what life's about. When you grow up, you get older, you have to make money to live and survive, so you just have to figure out a mindset to most tolerate doing work that you hate. That was my mindset because I was doing work that I hated at such a young age. Hey, what's up, Zach? How you doing? I hope you guys are doing great. So I was conditioned at this young age to basically just think that, work is just about being tolerant. You just got to show up, you got to be disciplined, work hard, and just tolerate. Try to just mindset your way through the days, through the majority of your life, right? Because the majority of our life, of our time here, will be spent working. A third is sleeping, roughly, and then the most of our time will be spent working. So obviously, that philosophy really, really sucks because living that way is so joyless. It's so depressing and unhappy. But I thought, to me at the time, as a little 13, 14-year-old, that's all I knew. I thought that was the way the world worked, is that everyone probably just did work that they hated and they didn't want to work, and they'd rather be lifting or playing sports or hanging out or watching TV or something they enjoy. And that's just what I thought. How can I just get through the days? Just mindlessly fantasize, get through the day so it's more pleasurable and it's less crappy. So I was kind of training myself to be like a zombie almost. And I think it's really important to bring that up because maybe you did the same thing. Maybe you're going through that right now. Maybe your mindset is, man, I hate my job so much. I hate clocking into this factory job so much that I have to be not present the whole time I'm at work just to endure it and to get through it. It's not a good way to live. You want to fully engage in the present. You want to get to the point where you can overcome your mindless chatter, the nonstop of your mind, and focus on a higher purpose. That's what I believe. A mission over your money is always going to trump your money. A mission, a purpose, something you can back, something you can get behind, right? Why do you do what you do? Every business has a purpose. The purpose of a business is to create a customer and solve problems, to deliver a solution, a product, a service, a need. And that is why we do business, to help make the world a better place. So it's not just about making money. It's not just about your bottom line. it's about something bigger. The personal lives that you impact is far more important than the money you ever receive. Because you might make $500, you might make $100, you might make $1,000, for doing work with somebody or signing someone up or getting a client. And that work could be exponentially 10x what you charged and what it could mean to someone else. It's priceless. You can change someone's life in an instant. Like one video, one session, one coaching package, or one product, or one fitness shake, or you could change someone's life in an instant, and their life will never be the same, for the better. So it's important to get involved with a mission. Like what is the mission of your business? Get aligned. I think it was actually the book's right here. Let me just grab it. I read this book through it several times, and it's from Yannick Silver, and he talks about how to align the true soul of your business with more impact, meaning, and happiness. And I haven't read that for a while, but it just came to mind. Is you want to align your soul. Like your business has a soul. You are a soul, I believe, and that's why we have to focus always on higher ideals and a higher purpose than just the money, than just the transaction. That's the lowest level thinking, is the transaction, all right? How are you really helping someone in their life? I want you to think about that over the weekend, and it's going to give you more motivation than ever before. When you have a purpose, like when your business is like, man, I got to do this because it's going to really help my core audience, it's going to help the people I work with, and it's going to result in more success for yourself personally, which will enable you to then reach more people on a bigger scale, on a bigger level going on. You're going to be motivated. You're going to be motivated when you want to see your business, your clients, your customers succeed. Not just make the sale, but make the impact. Create real value, long-term value, all right? So thoughts to think about. At the beginning, like I said, when I first started making money working, it was just, how can I endure this? That is not the right mindset. You got to be thinking, man, how can I be more involved with my purpose? How can I be more on purpose with my business every single day? How can I make a larger impact and reach more people and share my message and speak my truth? Because you don't know how much it might really help somebody. All right, so with me, my mission, my purpose is focused on millennial men, that age group, to help us become better people, to help us be better leaders moving into the future, moving into, the years and decades ahead, because the world's going to need it. We live in a crazy world. We're living in some crazy times. So we're going to need the best that we have to change the world, to make it to make it a livable place hundreds of years from now. Like, we need to level up our thinking. We need to be connected to higher purposes if we really care about humanity and our grandkids and our grandkids' kids and etc. and down the lines, because there's a lot of problems in the world. There's a lot of opportunity for you to make a good living on purpose. All right, so that's what I wanted to say. Is mission over money, people over profits. Enjoy the work you do. Realize it's important. Your work is important. Your work's important. When you know your work's important, you're going to be more motivated every day. You're not just focused on yourself and what you receive, but you're focused on you're entitled to the work. That's it, not the fruit of your labor. You're attached to just putting in the time. You have to put in the work to see the results, and really focus on the connection and the value you bring to your marketplace, to the people that you serve. Focus on that ahead of anything else, and I promise you're going to live a happier life. You're going to... Don't know what happened on Facebook. Froze. I promise you that's what's going to happen. You're going to be more on purpose. You're going to live a happier life. Oh, I think my computer's shutting down. Because at the end of your days, you're not going to care so much about how much money's in your bank. You're going to care about the relationships you had, the kind of difference you made in the world, your legacy, how you're going to be remembered. All right? So I'm going to go before my computer shuts off. Have a great Friday. And as always, stay motivated.